Good morning, this is Tom with the Tractor Rescue Ranch. I've got a down day as far as getting prepared for haying season. I'm getting everything in pretty good shape to get haying season done, so I'm going to spend the day today working on the sawmill. So my first item here, I have got the spacing down to where I want it, spacing the carriage from the blade. So I'm going to pull this carriage off again and stretch some lines and try to get the tracks nailed down so that they're down tight. So that's the plan for today. That carriage is so heavy, it's surprising how much energy it takes to just roll it down the tracks. So here's my thoughts on this. I've got a square sitting up next to the blade, so that's square on the blade, and then a second square. There's the first square that's square with the blade. The second square is going to give me a mark that I can run down this with. So this line is perfectly square with the blade. I'll come over here and go the other direction. So theoretically, this line is completely square with the blade. So if I take my string line here and stretch it out straight with this line here on either side like this, I can have everything lined up perfectly with the blade. There might be a lot simpler way to do this, but what I'm going to do also is extend that line that I just did. It'll give me some more accuracy. The longer that line is that I'm marking, the more accurate I'll be able to get things square. So I've got my line pulled tight, and you can see it's lined up with the white line that is completely square with the blade. So, and that's pulled tight all the way to the end. So if I can just keep that line going all the way to the end, I'll have everything square. So I have got this marked all the way down. I think you can see that pencil line. So it's marked all the way down with a taut line there, keeping it square. So I'll pull that line off, and that represents the outside line of my track. So this is my plan for tying that rail down. I've got just 3 or 4 of these that were left in what was left of that rotten wood, and that's what was originally holding it. It's just that nail bent over and hammered in. So that's all that was originally holding it, and I didn't have, I only got just a few of them. Most of that rail system was missing when I got it. So this is my intent. I've drilled some pilot holes, and I've just got some lag bolts with some fender washers on them. So that's what my ideas are to tie that down. I can't imagine that this system wouldn't be stronger than the old small railroad spikes. I think that'll work just fine. I think that's going to work out perfect. Okay, I got this back rail on. You can see I've got countersunk screws going in there about every foot, maybe a foot to 16 inches. I've got it along there. So that side is done, and then this side you can see what I've accomplished there. And I don't know, it looks pretty straight to me. Just eyeballing it, looks really good and straight. It's a little bit deceiving because the wood underneath it isn't perfectly straight, but it's looking pretty good there. So I think I am ready at this point to set the carriage back on and it'll be in place there to stay from there on. I still have another 16 feet to go down here on this side. What's going on here is I need to be able to cut with my power hacksaw some of the metal in order to finish this out on this end, and so I've got a blade ordered, a band for that bandsaw ordered, and it hasn't come in yet. So that's the reason I haven't finished things out down this side. Well, I love to see forward progress. Slowly coming together. If I had more time, I could have it finished up before long. I was hoping to be able to have the thing running before haying season started, but I just had too many other projects that I was spending time with, so it's not going to be done before haying season. Anyway, thanks for watching.